Well, you begin a 4-game homestand. It starts with Grand Rapids. That previous meeting was a lot closer than the score indicated. So what do you need to tighten up as you look into tomorrow's game?
Our guys played real well against Grand Rapids. It was 2-2, halfway through the third period. We got stung on a face-off play, and then we were pushing. Obviously, the penalty kill goal we gave up, we were trying to score if we had a chance, and we had a good look. I thought there should have been maybe a penalty called on it, but there wasn't a penalty called on the play. And for us, if we can replicate the game we had the other night, we had a really good push early in the first. We had some good looks. We didn't score. We got back to 2-2, and they're a pretty solid veteran team. They're playing well. You look at their game in San Antonio the night, they were up 2-0. San Antonio came back 2-2. They're a pretty impatient team. They end up winning 4-2 in that game, and it's kind of the same mold here against us the next night, where they went into the third period 2-2. And that's it. They've kind of got a real solid veteran-laden group, and it helps when you got Howard in net for him too. So it settles things down. But we had a good response game in San Antonio, playing 2 games in less than 24 hours. Give our guys a lot of credit. Coming off that long road trip and then being mentally and physically tired going into San Antonio, and there's a team that's desperate. They're on a 10-game losing streak, and our guys, we did a good job. We got in there. We got it to 3-1, 4-1 in the third period, and then just steered it home. So, again, tomorrow's a different day. We got to be ready for Grand Rapids. We know what they're about. They're a high-paced team. They got high-octane offense, and they got a great power play. I think they lead the categories, number 1 in the league in a lot of the categories. So we have to be at the top of our game. And again, you just mentioned it before the video session details. We have to be a detailed team.
What is it about their power play that you need to try and react to? As you mentioned, it's such a high-powered power play, best in the league.
Well, they got a lot of weapons. The one kid who didn't play the other night, Frick, who's a shooter, he's a Ovechkin of the American Hockey League. We got to be aware of him. We got to stay out of the box. We can't take penalties. We have to be disciplined. You're going to probably take 1 or 2 in the game, but we've got to keep it under 3. And you're going to have to stand in and block a shot. Fortunately, but Laredo's good. They got Tangradi at the net. They're high octane, so we really have to be at the top of our game here and stay out of the box against them.
You mentioned the number of games this team has had to play, not just the overall road trip, but then the Grand Rapids game in San Antonio. It's basically 8 games in 14 nights. How's the health of this locker room right now for the Stars?
We're getting better. Gary Onoff is day-to-day. I think Herbert's day-to-day. Gary Onoff could be a player tomorrow night, so we should be at full speed. Bystrom's day-to-day with a lower body injury, so we've got to manage our numbers and kind of moving forward. But we play Wednesday, day off Thursday, play Friday, Saturday, so we don't have a break till the end of the season. So we are in playoff mode right now. Every game is a playoff game for us. Bakersfield's really kind of taken off here. They've made some moves, and I think they're 6-0 out of the last 2 weeks. So that's a team we have to catch. And then you got to battle Tucson, and you have to battle Stockton. Now, if you look forward in the schedule, we have Stockton 3 times coming in here. We got Tucson once. So every game's huge for us down the stretch here. We just have to manage our game, and every time we win, it just puts us that much closer to a playoff spot.